Let's talk about this Leafs win with Martin Biron, our NHL analyst and Eclipse enthusiast. Auston Matthews, Marty, hits 65 goals on the season. So that equals Alex Ovechkin's, they call it the salary cap era high water mark of 65 goals, but we still talk about that 70-goal mark. He's got 5 games to do it. Do you think he'll pull it off?
Look, it's going to be tough, right? It's like trying to watch the eclipse through the clouds. You may see some light and you may think you got it, but it may elude you. The thing with Matthews, though, is once he gets hot, he can get a hat trick, and all of a sudden you only need 2 goals in the remaining 4 games, right? So I think Matthews has the abilities to get it done. Will it be a lot of pressure? Absolutely. But what was so impressive about number 65 is that this is only the 2nd time this year that Matthews has scored a goal that far from the net. Officially, the NHL said it was 44 feet away, but usually he's about between the 20 to 30 feet away. He's got the great wrist shot. He can get in closer. This is a fadeaway jumper, right? He's on his back foot, going backwards, letting it go. So he's finding new ways to score goals. And if you're going to be creative in the last 5 games to try to get to 70s, well, this is a good way to get it started now with 65, but it's just impressive to even get to 65. I'm giving him a puncher's chance to get to 70. If he gets out in 1 game, he needs a multi-goal game at some point, not 1 goal every game. He needs 2 or 3 goals in 1 game, and then he can get it done.
And I want to talk about Ilya Samsonov. This is a remarkable turnaround, Marty. He's won 18 of his last 22 starts. He seems like he's a lock now to start game 1 of the postseason for Toronto. And this is a guy who was on waivers in January. Like, it looked like his time as a Maple Leaf was done. How remarkable has this turnaround been in your eyes?
It is remarkable because you can never change your game in the regular season. You don't have enough practice time, and you work on your game in the off season, in the summertime. But what Samsonov has done is mentally reset himself, his game, and his approach to the game and his confidence. That has been unbelievable. Before March 1st, Samsonov was 92nd in the NHL in goals saved above expectation. He was last in the NHL before March 1st. And since March 1st, he's in the top 10 in goals saved above expectation in the NHL. It's just been a turnaround. Now, it took some work and it took some help from his teammates. He was winning games at times that really he wasn't playing all that well. But now what you're seeing is that the last couple of games here, the Leafs have not played well in the first period. Did not play well in the first period against the Montreal Canadiens. Did not play well in the first period against Pittsburgh. And Samsonov is keeping them in the game. He is their best player early in games. And that is the quality of a goaltender that's going to, give you confidence, not just making the saves, but also give the team confidence to say, okay, that was a bad 20. Let's keep it up in the second period and we'll win the game. And that's going to be a major factor in the playoffs because the Leafs will need all the confidence they can get. And if they get it from Samsonov, then it's going to be great for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, things are looking good for this team right now. And, Marty, they're going to try to keep it going Tuesday night. And wouldn't you know it, we have the game on this network. It's the Leafs and Devils beginning a home-and-home. Toronto lost to Jersey at home March the 26th, 6-3, and they're only meeting this season. Coverage of this one on TSN begins at 6:30 Eastern in the Leafs region.